Well, I was dared into reviewing this band, and here we are. I'm a man of my word. If you bet me, gotta live up to my last name. Gamble. Gotta make those bets. So, yeah, let's get into it. Hey, what's up, everyone? It's your boy Matt Diazbo coming at you with a new music review. Oh, yeah. Today I'm checking out the band Bitter Truth with their latest self titled EP. Bitter Truth is a hardcore band, if I'm correct, that is based out of Grand Rapids, Michigan. They've been a band for at least, I want to say, 3 to 4 years. They've released, I think, one other EP, and this is their latest EP, which was dropped on Top Floor Tapes. That's the record label they are on. And I discovered this band because I think I've seen their name here and there when looking up bands and listening to hardcore music, but I really discovered them when, the owner of Top Floor Tapes was like, "Yo, check out this band, Bitter Truth," and I was like, "Say less, fam. That's what I like to do." And so this is my first time ever listening to them, checking them out, and I gotta say, not that bad. Michigan style hardcore really thrives on one thing, and that is intensity. And this latest self titled EP from Bitter Truth delivers just that. No gimmicks, no filler, just raw, unfiltered aggression. Right from the start with the song Too Deep, they set the tone with a sample from a Tupac movie, if I'm correct. And then right after that sample clip, finishes and everything, they just go right into some ripping riffs, relentless drums, and just pissed off vocals that command your attention. So here's a little opening clip of Too Deep for you. The production on here is really thick and heavy, and the bass tone has a very thick and buzzy feel to it, adding a lot of weight to this song. And just the overall sound, it just keeps everything locked in and gritty with that bass tone and just their raw aggression. The grittiness is unmatched. And I gotta say, one of the greatest aspects of this band and this EP is the pacing. The band is able to keep things moving so easily from the opening song to the next song, Leech, because right after that opener, it just like the momentum never really stops. They just keep going, going, going. They have that perpetual energy to them. The mix of fast riffs and hard-hitting, groovy sections really keeps the whole EP and the song very engaging. And towards the end of the song Leech, they kind of slow things down a little bit, and it adds even more like weight and overall a very impactful feeling to their style. Like, they're like, "Yo, we can go fast, but also when we pull it back, it's still aggressive as hell." So here's a clip of Leech. Great momentum, even though like things are going slower. They just never stop the energy on here. And I don't know what it is, but on the song Leech, I think there's some guest vocalists or some backing vocalists. I don't know who, but there's a layer of contrast and just, it makes the song sound so much better and has a really good standout moment on this EP. World of Pain brings some of the heaviest moments on this EP by opening the track up with some thick, commanding bass lines, and then it just explodes into some dense and like floor stomping, floor punching riffs. The production on this song really shines because it makes everything sound massive, and it just has a really good, groovy, heavy section that just gives it a nice dynamic edge. The guest feature from Bad Beat adds another level of grit and griminess to the song, although I kind of wish that, the volume on his feature was turned up just a little bit and it could like hit a little bit harder. Then we shift into the song All of My Enemies, which has a noticeable like Comeback Kid style in terms of like, the riffing and the vocal delivery. I was getting like extreme flashes of Comeback Kid in their punk style here. I will say the transition from World of Pain to All of My Enemies, it's not very clear because I didn't realize when World of Pain ended, All of My Enemies started. It's just so abrupt that, after 2 minutes, I was like, wait a minute, this song is really too long. And I had to go back and, re-listen to it a little bit because the transition was just too abrupt. or I guess you could say too clean. So a little bit of a nitpick, but that's just something I noticed. But once you are properly listening to All My Enemies, you get some really punchy drum work here with some well-placed backing vocals. Cam from D Block is probably one of the best features on this EP. Probably like the perfect one because one, he has great enunciation when he talks and when he speaks, so it sounds really great. So also, I want to say D Block, a lot of people do know about them, but they need to know more about them because their frontman Cam is pretty awesome. And on this song, at the end of his feature, he drops one of the hardest uses of motherfucker, and it just sounds awesome. So I gotta play a clip of that for you right now. Rest in peace, motherfucker! I don't know what it is, but he's like the Samuel L. Jackson of hardcore, with just the way he uses motherfucker in his songs and when he's singing live. It's great. Then they close things out on this EP with the song Can't Be Saved, and it takes more of a slower and menacing approach to the other songs they've had on here. The drums remain a standout here by sounding very massive and tight, while the riffs and the bass playing, they're not really doing too much. They're keeping things really simple but effective. It's not the heaviest track on this EP for sure, but it serves its purpose of being a solid closer, leaving it on a heavy and brooding note. Bitter Truth has delivered a very no-nonsense hardcore EP here that just embodies everything that is amazing about the hardcore genre and scene. The riffs are mean, the breakdowns hit hard, and the production keeps things sounding very raw and very impactful. While there are some minor issues that hold certain parts of the songs back, overall the energy and execution of this EP is really great, making it one of the most, if not one of the top must-listen EPs of 2025, or modern hardcore for sure. So if you're looking for something that's a little gritty, aggressive, and just built for moshing and movement, Bitter Truth definitely gets the job done here with this self-titled EP, and I personally would give it a nice and good 9 out of 10. Links down below. Check them out. Like, subscribe, and comment. It really helps, and I appreciate everyone who watches. And until next time, guys, see you in the pit. Good things about you.